Good afternoon, everyone. Today in the menu we have the direct and indirect object pronoun. An object pronoun can be a direct object when it answers the question what, or an indirect object when it answers the question to whom. In this example, you'll see what I mean. He gave flowers to Yvette. We ask the question, what did he give? The answer is flowers. Therefore, flowers is a direct object. We ask the second question, and I say, to whom? To Yvette. So, Yvette is an indirect object. Now, in the second sentence, I say, he gave them to her. What I'm doing here is something very simple. I'm substituting the nouns flowers and Yvette, and I'm using the pronoun instead, the object pronoun. He gave them is substituting flowers, and her, that is substituting Yvette. The difference between these two sentences is that in the first one I'm using nouns, whereas in the second I'm using the direct pronouns, the object pronouns. What is the difference? What is the similarity? The similarity is that in both sentences, 1 and 2, we have a direct object and an indirect object. Now, depending on two situations, the verb I'm using in the position of a direct object, we're going to follow two patterns. Pattern A, where the indirect object comes first and the direct object comes second, or pattern B, where the direct object comes first and then the indirect object comes second. Pattern A could be, he gave Yvette flowers, indirect object, direct object. Pattern B, he gave flowers to Yvette, direct object, indirect object. Again, depending on the verb we're using and depending on the position of the object pronoun. When I use the verb give, I have to follow this pattern: indirect, direct. If the indirect object comes last, Yvette, we have to follow pattern B. I'll explain which verbs follow pattern A, which verbs follow pattern B, and which ones follow both of them in the next video. That will be the matter of the next video. I hope you find this video useful and you use it for your next exams, or just you take it just as a piece of advice. Brought to you by Mendoza. Thanks.